Sweet.
You like this one?
better.
You want to switch me?
Yeah, let's switch.
All right. There's always a diva in there.
I was gonna say, who's the diva? Who's the diva in the
Oh,
room?
you also warmed up my seat. That's great.
Yeah. Hey guys, Alex Rich.
Ben Poremba.
Hey, we are excited to let you know that we have episodes of our podcast, Jews in the Lou, dropping every other week, and you're not going to want to miss. We have some great guests lined up.
Amazing. And while I have you, I want to thank the St. Louis Jewish Light for their incredible partnership and support of our podcast, St. Louis Jewish Light, doing amazing work for our community, keeping us informed with stories, with updates.
And visit stljewishlight.org. Subscribe to their newsletter. They'll keep you up to date on everything going on.
Absolutely. See you soon.
I'd also like to thank a very special person that makes all of this possible. Michael Steinberg, who does so much for the community, also is a big part in making Jews in the Lou a thing that we're able to continue to do to bring you these unique stories time and time again. And we appreciate Michael Steinberg, everything he does for the community, the Jewish community here in St. Louis, and everything that Michael Steinberg does here for Jews in the Lou.
We like the B-roll.
We like the B-roll.
The rabbinical hat
The
B-roll.
whole fucking thing is a one big old B-roll. You know, if
It is. From start to finish.
Your eyes are a little red.
Are they?
God, full of
You know
insults.
what? I've been, well, no, not
look
yet
at me.
today. You know what
What
I
are you gonna say
had?
about me?
I got bit up by all these mosquitoes. And I had, dude, I guess I was mowing the lawn with shorts on last week. My legs are terrible. I got bit up all over. I am on, you don't mow the lawn? Dude, I enjoy it.
Angela wants to do it. I don't let her.
Really?
Oh, Angela.
No, I got bit up everywhere.
I've
I'm
never.
doing
I. This is a middle. I mean, what am I trying to say? I've never mowed a lawn in my life.
Ever. Have you ever done it?
Never.
When I was in high school.
I
My
get
boys do it.
enjoyment
My
out of
friend
it.
said, come work with me. We'll make a lot of money. I was pretty athletic and in good shape. I did 2 hours of it and I thought I was going to die. I just abandoned the whole thing. I said, you can have my
And
money."
that was it?
It's not enough money for me.
I got bit up and I had this allergic reaction. I'm on steroids for like,
You can tell.
Oh no.
yeah, it's rough, man. I'm taking like,
Take Benadryl right away.
yeah, like it's.
You put that cream, the Ever cream, whatever it's called. Everlast.
I don't know. They're bad, but they should be gone now. Now
It's
that the
been
weather's
bad.
cool.
It's been bad. I've never had like a reaction like this. So that's what's going on with me.
We got Rachel here tonight.
We got Rachel.
I'm here.
Well, I've heard a lot about you, but I've never had the pleasure of meeting you in
No,
person.
Oh.
that was his idea, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Well,
He did some market research. Said,
Oh.
"This is one Rachel Closson. Do you know who
Who's
she
this
is?"
crazy lady?
you do a lot of different things. So tell us
That's
about
an
yourself.
understatement.
Ben knows
Are
you.
we
Ben
rolling?
knows me.
Yeah.
Do I need to get it like so close?
So close.
Shit, I
You like this one?
better.
You want to switch me?
Yeah, let's switch.
All right. There's always a diva in there.
I was gonna say, who's the diva? Who's the diva in the
Oh,
room?
you also warmed up my seat. That's great.
Yeah, here. I made sure to have it all ready to go for you.
You know, I have another podcast after this.
Do you?
Somebody's.
Are you
invited-
on one? You're not
Yes.
hosting one.
No, not hosting one. I'm on one. I don't even know what it's about, but it's apparently a pretty big
Who
thing.
invited
because
you?
This guy,
He's
Joe
like, "Wait, let me look."
Prost. I know Joe, but it's a girl from Miami. It's pretty big deal. I don't know what it's about.
So you're going worldwide now.
I don't know what she wants to talk about.
Is she from? Is it Zoom? Is
No,
it Zoom?
she's
Is
here in
it-
town
You're going in person.
doing a round of
Hmm?
something.
Exciting.
All right. Well, do us proud.
Absolutely.
Do us Jews in the Lou proud. No, we are glad that you came and joined us. We appreciate
Thank
you hanging out.
you. Yeah.
You just recently did some photos for Ben's.
Yeah, we've done it a few times. Few different family occasions. Yeah,
Well,
your
my
family.
nephew.
Well, yeah, like, extended
We don't do
family.
family photos.
No, but we did a mitzvah. And then
we
I did your
my son's bar mitzvah.
Yes.
That's the only family photos we have. And my nephew bar mitzvah.
Yes.
That's the only family photos we have. We
Yeah.
don't like do family photos
Yeah.
as family.
You know, I don't think
Oh.
my family was really ever a big family photo.
This is my best. This is a Rachel Closson. This is my
what a
the
gorgeous.
best
They're so
picture.
easy to take pictures of, though, because they're like
Um,
gorgeous.
Good looking family.
Really good looking.
I try to get
family.
my son, the little fuck, to come and join us today.
Oh, I
said,
love
hey, come see
that.
what Abba does for a living. You see, we talk. The thing he says, you'll be bored. I'll make you laugh. I'm like, that's all good things. Just come sit down. By the way, it's Rachel.
Yeah, and then he turned it down. Now
And he
I'm
didn't come.
offended.
And he didn't come.
Was he on fall break, right?
It's kind of like a short break. Yeah, they had a half day on Thursday and then Friday off and day off.
Okay, my kids had Thursday, Friday off.
they're back.
When they're off, it's like actually it's kind
I
of.
want to hear about Rachel's going into the world of hospitality.
Yeah.
Why?
Uh-huh.
Are you out of your fucking mind?
Yeah. Everybody told me I was. I don't really listen to people very
Good
often.
for you.
Got to do your own thing.
A lot of naysayers.
You know what I'm talking about? You don't even know what I'm talking about.
Well, no, Maypop. We talked a little
Maypop.
bit about Maypop.
Oh, you did
Uh-huh.
We did.
Wait, Maypop's the newest adventure. Before that, obviously Sylvie D's. So we have 2 locations of Sylvie D's, which
Okay.
is my ice cream, coffee, soda,
Yes.
candy neighborhood spot.
2
That
locations? I thought
2 locations.
Oh, wow. Where's the second
yeah,
location?
and the Foundry.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so we've
I
been
go
there
to the
since
Foundry
May.
a lot.
Oh, we're right. We took over Century Coffee. So when they closed, we took their space.
Century Coffee is closed?
It's closed. Yeah, as of May.
I had
Yep.
no idea. How
So he
about
hasn't
that?
been in the Foundry in a while.
No,
Yeah.
I was just at the Foundry last week. I go
But if
there
you're not,
often.
if you go in like
I
a
just
different
go in.
way,
I don't look.
Yeah, if you didn't look, there we are. We're very loud, lots of neon.
Love it.
So we opened there in May at the exact same time we bought Maypop. So it's been a little bit of a whirlwind, to say the least. But
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, Sylvie D's was kind of I don't know. I've always wanted to do something in hospitality because I love to cook. I love to entertain. I love people. I love kids. I love design.
Mhm.
I've kind of done all those things. I was a preschool director, preschool teacher, nanny, all things kids. And I kind of got tired of working for other people. Like I
Mhm.
wanted to set my own schedule and I wanted to do all the things that I loved. And there was a need for an ice cream shop in Webster. And we kind of just thought about it. And then we just did it. I just did it. I've never done anything like this before. Still don't know anything about it. And I just kind of make it up as I go along. But I do it like, from the heart and from, I don't know, from passion. And I feel like it works.
That's all there is to know about it.
Yeah, I think so too.
I'm in this business for 25 years. I don't
Yeah.
know anything about it.
No.
Only thing I know
Passion's
is that
all
you
it-
have to be passionate.
You have
and-
to be, yeah. I
have
know
to
what
like it.
Yeah. And I think that people that try to do things strictly for, like, how can I make money? I don't know. I just don't think that's sustainable. So I never approached it that way. I don't think I've even made any money yet, but I think it's coming. So yeah, no, I
It's
love
not.
it. Maybe not. Shoot, I quit.
One thing that you're going to get out of this is that Ben is brutally honest all the time.
25
and
years.
I love it. I love this so
You
much.
don't do this for money.
No, I definitely
I guess
am not.
some people made a lot of money in restaurants. And, but I think that the fact is that you really don't do this for money.
No way.
If you do this for money, yes, sure, get a concept and
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really not my
Passion
drive.
drives it.
Yeah, that's never been my
so
motivation.
how do you split your time between
Oh
photography,
God,
Sylvie D,
it's such
Maypop,
a struggle.
family?
It's such
husband.
yeah, friends. I don't know.
Friends.
I know, fuck the friends.
The
I have a
friends come
handful.
to you.
Honestly, the friends, yeah.
I loop my friends into all my things. Like,
Yes.
oh, you're coming to the dinner? Yes, you're coming to dinner, and we're gonna hang
Exactly.
out for a little bit as I'm
Exactly.
running around crazy.
Right.
But yeah, I don't have a system yet.
See, I gotta cut you off for just 1 second.
Yeah.
Alex and I are not longtime friends. We're fast friends,
Uh-huh.
but we like each other a lot,
Uh-huh.
and we wanted to be friends. But there was no really. He's busy. I'm busy. There was really no time for us to get together.
Right.
So we just
So you do
created
this.
the Jews in the Lou.
This is
So-
for us to hang out.
So
this is for us
true.
to hang out.
No, I mean that's like so true. But that's
It's the
what I
truth.
feel like. I'm like,
It's the honest truth.
yeah. Don't you feel like as you get older, you're kind of like, I want to be with you more
I
often,
think
and then you
it's-
like create ways
Yes.
to do that.
Yeah, I think you surround yourself with people that have like similar ideas or passion for like I'm not in the restaurant business, right? But like
Mhm.
I'm in the business of doing things that kind of push me a little bit to the next level, maybe
Mhm.
out of my comfort zone a little bit, you know,
Mhm.
but I think that like I like to relate to people that have a similar lifestyle as like
Sure.
Ben is constantly doing things that are work, but like he's passionate about the things
Right.
that he's doing. I
Sometimes.
think the same thing
Yeah.
for myself. It's like
Right.
if we have the ability to put that all together and then hang out along the way and become friends, then I think
Amazing.
that that's like that's the best of both worlds.
I agree. That's really how I build all my relationships is when I'm in my shop connecting with customers and people and friends who come in. That's my time. That's all the time I have. So that's it. And I love it.
So tell us about your children.
Oh, okay.
How old?
I
Where did they
have
go to school?
5. My oldest will be 21 in February. She's at
Ma?
SLU. Yeah. I know. I look 21. I'm just kidding. I don't. I wish.
But you look very young. You don't look like you would have a
I
21-year-old.
do. I was a baby when I had her, but I was 24 when I had her. So,
Wow.
So she's a junior at SLU studying education. I have to brag for a second, but my son and daughter just went through basic training. So they're both in the
wow.
Air National Guard, but they're still
Okay.
going to school, all the things, but she just finished that. So she's back at SLU. And then my son will be 19 November 7th, and he just is about to finish up basic training. So we head down next week for his graduation, and he'll go to Mizzou in the fall. And then I have twins that are freshmen, Asher
high
and
school?
Sylvia. Asher and Sylvia, they're 14. It's like the worst age ever. You're not there yet.
Almost.
Next year.
What's
Almost
tough
next
about
The
that
girls,
age? They
the
just
girls
become
at
like
14.
they-
Oh my God.
Is
I
that
don't
the
know.
stage where
She's a
the-
bitch. Like my
The
14-year-old
girls,
bitch.
the girls at like 14, they hate their mom,
They're bitches.
right?
I mean, that's like really the only way you can say it. I'm like, you are literally the worst person, but they get over it really quickly. My daughter, who's amazing, went through it too. So I know there's light at the end of the tunnel.
And
And then Ruby, and she's my baby. She's 13, and she's still great. She hasn't hit the bad spot yet. So yeah, they keep me busy, but they're like very
so
independent.
4 girls and a boy?
3 girls and 2
Oh,
boys.
no, the twins are
Boy-girl.
boy-girl.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got it.
So that for most people, when I tell them I have 5 kids, they're like, "Oh my God!" And then that's like enough.
Yeah.
You know, then I have like 3 businesses.
And you live in Webster?
I live in Webster. Yeah. Yeah. We live in Webster. Work in Webster. I love it there. I'm obsessed with
Are
it.
you from Webster?
No. I was born in Creve Coeur.
Where'd you go to
And
high
then-
school?
And then I moved away and moved back and went to Parkway Central. So
Okay.
middle of 10th grade, I started Parkway Central.
Or Parkway North, guys.
Okay. I would have gone to
Mhm.
Parkway North if we never moved. I would have gone there. I
Yeah.
probably would have liked it better.
Like,
Why?
I don't know.
Why
I
do
don't
you say
know.
that?
I don't know. Just imagine being like thrust into Parkway Central in the middle of 10th grade. I don't know. It just was really bad.
Huh.
What
To me, it was like Saved by the Bell gone wrong. It was like,
what would have been the difference if you thrusted into Parkway North?
I don't know. I feel like the people there are just.
I always say I would have liked Parkway Central. I think it
Really?
was fine. A lot of Jews at Parkway
There were a
Central.
lot
North
of
had a lot of Jews too, no?
North, not as many, you know. I feel
Really?
like Parkway Central, you drive by on a high holiday and nobody's in the
Nobody's
parking
there.
lot,
Isn't that
right?
so crazy?
Do you feel like, well, your kids go to Ladue. How do you feel
Same.
with 5 kids also?
Yeah.
How do you feel about like the Jewish holidays and teachers like not necessarily
Yeah,
like
they
they're
never
giv-
know. They never. I know what Ladue, they're aware, and
They're
Parkway
aware.
Central, they're aware, but like Webster, not aware, and they're not, and not in a like malicious way. They're just like, I'm like, oh, by the way, my kid's not going to make the soccer game because it's Yom Kippur, or like, you know, they're not going to be at school because of this. So, and you know, they're like, oh, well, we understand, but it's not
We
like,
lived in Webster briefly.
yeah, that's what you
And
said.
my kids were always the only Jewish
Yeah.
kids in class.
There's like 3.
Yeah.
And they always would call me up to, read something for
Yeah.
Hanukkah and talk about Passover and
Who
Yeah.
the school
The
was?
token Jew.
The token
Really?
Jew.
How does that
Token
make you
Jew.
feel?
Horrible. I
Really,
hated it.
you hated it?
And I
Hated it.
like I agree. Like I want to hear more about this. Like how
Yeah.
does that make because I feel like I had like a work planned happy hour on Yom Kippur and it was just like, wow, nobody
would you do
really
that?
took the time to like
Look at the calendar.
yeah. I mean it was just
Yeah.
kind of like you feel forgotten. Like
Yeah.
we don't do anything for
I did it,
Easter.
and
We're
I
all
did it
for
in the most vanilla possible way. I would come in, and I didn't want to tell them the real story of Passover and some of the real blessings we have in Passover, and it just wouldn't sit right with a lot of the
Sure.
parents that.
Wait, what are
Yeah.
you teaching my kids?
So what?
What about
But
blood on the
yeah,
door?
I mean that was a big thing why we moved to Ladue. That's the.
That's
Yeah.
legit. It helped. But
Legit.
I think it's like you do feel it like a little
I
bit.
do, but like I don't know. I
You
think I'm
diversify
a bad
Webster.
Jew. I think I'm a bad Jew. I
You're
just like kind of
diversif-
like it. I kind of like it.
It's okay. Why? It doesn't
Um,
make you bad.
I don't know. I just
There's nothing that makes you a bad Jew. We've learned that everybody has their
own
own.
Jew way.
Yeah, their
I'm
own
very
Jew way.
like culturally.
You're
Jewish.
very you're very waspy Jew.
Oh.
You're a Quaker Jew.
That's
you,
Kirkwood.
That's Kirkwood. Okay, I don't know. You just came out.
No, I don't know. I just never really. My mom is always asking me stuff like, "Don't you want to be around more Jewish people? Oh, your kids are the only Jewish people." I'm like, I don't really care. I
No.
mean, we're not really very religious. So
I
I'm
go
like,
to SLU.
one goes to SLU for God's sakes.
Sure.
You know, I mean, I don't know. It never really bothered me, but also have been so lucky. I've never like experienced any sort of like anti-Semitism or
Right.
like any sort of prejudice at all in my whole life. I feel like so unique, but like, I just feel like everyone's very accepting. I just happen to be very different than most of the people I live around, but
Yeah.
I don't know. It's never really bothered me.
You
I
were
love
raised
Webster.
Jewish though?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, not super religious, but my dad was raised Orthodox.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. And then he like, you know, as some do,
it's-
rebelled against that.
Yeah. But it's not like your name is Cynthia Goldstein, which gives away your
But I
name
was
is-
Brownstein.
Oh, you were Brownstein.
wow.
Yeah, very, very
Ah,
Jewish
good.
name. And
Nice.
like,
Close.
yeah, I know, I know. Rachel Brownstein. Yeah.
That's very
now everyone will
Jewish.
recognize
Rachel
my name.
in general, right? Like Rachel's very
Rachel Leah Brownstein. Come on. And my
Okay.
sister is Sarah. My brother's
I
Michael.
Rachel and Sarah.
Yeah.
No, Rachel. I don't. Yeah, I mean it's a Jewish name, but there's a lot of.
There's a lot of
Sure,
Rachels.
of course.
Yeah. But Brownstein, whoop, that's a giveaway. Yeah. So anyway. So yeah, I did all the Jewish things. I still cook all the Jewish meals. I'm the only one that does any sort of like family
And
gatherings.
is your husband Jewish?
No.
And
No, he's really like nothing. We raise our kids Jewish because he
Okay.
just goes along
Yeah.
goes with the flow. He knows, you
Okay.
know, he's picked up some Hebrew stuff
Nice.
along the way. My daughter's boyfriend, also not Jewish, but he's like he's a musician, so he's like he picks it up like in a second. It's like going to services one time and like
Oh,
coming
fun.
over for Hanukkah. He'll just
It's
start
just like
Word services for you.
TI.
RTI.
Yeah. Yeah. So we love it. I mean, I love going. I think it's very like meditative and, you know, relaxing. And I love the music there, but I'm not good about going. High holidays usually for me.
For me too.
Yeah. Okay.
I would say the same as well.
Yeah.
But it is the music. I've talked about the
Yeah.
music. Like something about the music brings me closer to the
Agree.
Jewish culture and the Jewish religion. It's like,
Agree.
and my wife Annie, she comes and same thing. She picks it up one time.
Not
She's
Jewish?
like-
But you know, Jewish is very kind of a reformed thing. You don't find it in most conservative and orthodox.
Music, you mean?
music.
the
Oh, right.
kind of music during prayer. I mean, that's kind of forbidden. You know, I mean,
Right.
there is cantation. You know, there's a cantor that.
Yeah.
but it's
Not
not
like
it's not
campy.
like it's not like you know organ and guitar.
Is that more new? Is that like more new Jewish? Like
That's reform.
Yeah. Did you go to Jewish summer camp?
I never went away to actual Jewish summer
Oh,
camp,
Missed
but
out.
I've been to Sabra.
Okay, but you didn't go as a kid.
I didn't go as a kid.
Because I went.
You were a summer
so you
camp
would
girl?
not believe that I'm saying I'm not really that Jewish because I did every summer. I went to
I think
Camp
you're very,
Coleman.
very Jewish.
I am in a certain way. So
Yeah.
Camp Coleman every summer for like I would go 8 weeks. Sometimes I'd go 9 weeks. And then I did like youth group. I did SEFTI. I lived in Florida at the time. So I did all the conventions and I was like super Jewish girl.
Yeah.
And so that's where the music for me came from was camp. And then like I feel like all the temples started like doing all the camp
Mhm.
versions,
Yeah.
which I still am like, I still remember it. My kids go to camp, but not really Jewish camp. They go to Manitoba, which has a lot of Jewish kids, but they're
Mhm.
not doing services and I feel like they're missing out.
But do you feel like I feel like camp, go away camp, like when stand-up comedians are always doing these jokes, right? They
Mhm.
always talk about like Jewish people that like we go away to
Yeah.
these Jewish like summer camps and it becomes a thing and like everybody's got this little
I don't relate.
you
I
didn't
don't
go
either.
either. You
I
guys,
don't
you missed
either.
out.
but like I want to know more about the summer
loved
camp
it.
experience that like makes it this
I mean, that's why I'm Jewish. I really feel like that's why I have an identity with being Jewish because I was around Jewish kids every summer, like every day, 24 hours a day, like with other Jewish kids. We did services every single day. We did like Jewish learning every day in a cool, fun way where we didn't realize we were doing that. You know,
Mhm.
we just loved our friends and I loved all the boys and that was, you know, but I lived for it. And then I got to see my friends all year at these Jewish conventions. And then I don't know. That's just why I know. My mom's always like, how do you know all the words to all these prayers? I'm like, because I did them every single
they
day
stick with
at
you.
camp. And now they're, you know,
Wow.
I have a thing with song lyrics too, but they're just, anyway. So I love that. I love that I got to do that. It was like the best part of life, I feel like. But
So you want your kids to have the same experience?
I do, but they don't go to Jewish camp, but they still go to camp.
And you
Do
like
they have
And-
like bar bat mitzvahs?
They did. Yeah, we just did our last one. So hallelujah. Now
How
on to the
was
weddings.
Ben just had one, obviously.
It was good. Mine are very
His own.
low key. Low key. I don't know. Was yours low key? Well, it was at
Yeah,
your
very
restaurant.
low-key.
It was. I have a bug in my nose. I don't know. I try not to make too big of a deal. I told my kids when they were very little, like, there's 5 of you. Like, we're not doing big weddings.
Mhm.
We're not doing big, like, you're gonna need to like elope or, you know, Maybe so they're kind of like aware that we don't do big old things.
Big event.
We don't do. I mean, they were very nice, but I don't. Yeah, some of these ones you go to were like, nicer than my wedding was, and I don't do that.
Top.
Yeah, over the top. I don't do that. They're like 12, 13.
Have you been to some over the top ones recently? You've probably been to a few over the top.
Really?
Ones, no?
No.
Oh, I haven't been to one in a while.
I was gonna say I don't think I've been to a bar bat mitzvah. I'm getting ready. My nephew's having one next year, but I don't think it's gonna be like over the top.
It's not as bad in St. Louis, but like East Coast is like crazy.
It's like a competition.
It is a competition. I'm not into that. I've never been into that. So mine was pretty low key too. But anyway,
we're done with theme for yours.
Yeah. Oh, I should have brought my shirt. Oh, that would have been so fun.
A shirt?
Oh, it would have been so fun.
That would have been a great.
What's the shirt?
It's a caricature of me, a big head of me at 13. And we did my mom did old CDs, and she had the CDs, the States us, as a centerpiece. And I remember my brother and I, they were old things from a rejects from a record store. We listened to them to see what they were. They were we still sing some of the songs because they're so funny and they stuck in our heads. I was 12. Anyway, that's what it was. It was a music theme. And yeah, the shirt is great. I still wear it to bed. I should have brought it.
It was just for you, or was this shirt everybody
It was
had?
the giveaway. This is
Everybody
the party
had the
favor. Yeah, of course. You still have to
Do you
do
see
that.
Omri's giveaway shirt?
They always give away shirts.
I didn't. What was it?
It was great. I designed them.
Oh, of course.
And there's 4 to 5 different ones. And Omri, given his beautiful mustache at 13, he has a full-blown
He does have a full mustache. So cool.
For sure.
His aunt calls him Rico Suave. And
He
so
totally-
we put on the t-shirts, Rico Suave.
No way.
They're beautiful. And we created this cool logo, and they look like, Surf Boy.
And he was cool with that.
Oh my God, was it cool with it? The kids still wear it. Everybody wears it.
Oh yeah,
I went to
love
basketball practice the other day, and 3 of his friends had the shirts on. I mean,
Well, that's the thing about the Webster. We talked about no one being Jewish. Going to the bat mitzvah for them was the biggest deal. They'd never been to one, which was cool because when you go to Ladue or Lake Parkway,
everybody has it.
Everybody has it every other
Right.
weekend. But this was oh my God, they were so excited. The parents were all asking questions what do we wear? What do we, what's appropriate?
Oh,
in
what a
temple?
fucking headache.
It kind of
You see?
was. But it was cool. And they all wear the shirts. And I'm that's so cute.
Nobody knows what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
None
What
of the
is this
kids,
language?
Do we go up? Do we go down? Do we?
She thinks it's great. You think it's the worst thing ever. It's
They were
hysterical.
so good.
No, it was
though.
great for us because all the kids been to a
They're all
gazillion.
Jewish.
Right.
They all know. No, it's not. Even if they're not Jewish, it's Ladue. They all
know.
They all know. They all go to. I mean,
They
Yeah.
have their
There's this-
outfits that they wear.
But we had no
Yeah.
competition though. No one had anything to compare it to. I'm
Yeah.
okay, this is the best party they've ever been to. And it was. So it was kind of nice. Forgot
That's
about
fun.
that. Yeah, it was fun. Yeah.
Did you do the
Anyway,
ice cream?
We did. We had Sylvie D's ice cream.
Any special flavors?
No, we just did. I just honestly just did whatever I had in the case.
What goes into the specialized flavors of ice cream?
Well-
When you're putting that together, I've always wondered, is it just what you like? Is it, you
Well,
have your basics,
It's
but
kind of, I don't know if you know this, but we wholesale our ice cream currently from Serendipity. So
Okay.
I don't have a ton of creative control, but I do pick the flavors I want in the case. And we do mostly stuff everybody likes. And then I'll have a couple fun ones. Right now we have pumpkin cheesecake and cinnamon for the holiday. I mean, holidays, but for fall. But yeah, that's kind of nice. I don't have to spend a lot of time on ice cream. I more just order the ice cream and then it's local, so it's delivered.
do you have an
quickly.
all-time favorite ice cream?
I do.
What is it?
Well, now the chef food snob is gonna come out of me.
Okay, what is
But
it?
when we were in Rome in March for winter break,
Mm-hmm. I saw all the pictures.
one of the ways I kept my kids,
Happy?
not just happy, but abiding to the program. A lot of
Gelato.
museums, was
Right.
gelato,
Mhm.
as many as they wanted.
Yeah,
Everywhere.
of course.
It's
Everywhere.
everywhere.
And I'm a big gelato fan myself, and so the first gelato we had was horrible because it
It's
was
not
one
all
of
good.
those. It was all touristy, and so. But I had a list of about 12 or 15 of them that were artisanal that I read about. That this
Mhm.
is
This
like,
is what I do when I travel. Yep, a list of restaurants.
so we went to at least I think 9 out of the 12 or 15, however many I had on my list. But there is a flavor of gelato that kind of tells you a lot about the gelato maker.
Mhm.
And it's basically just milk flavor.
Oh.
It's not even cream. It's
So
just
it's like
milk.
it's the actual
They
good
call it fior di
ingredients.
latte in Italian.
I would like
The
that.
flour of the milk,
Mm.
which basically tells you that they get milk from a local farmer, or that they, specifically blend this milk with that, and maybe a little sugar, but no vanilla, nothing, just
Wow.
the
Really?
quality.
Yeah.
And that thing blows my mind. Like I've had, different ones,
Yeah.
and the difference
Yeah.
between each
It's like
gelato.
cream. It's like, but it's not cream.
So-
It's milk.
Yes, so I love just the pure milk
Mm.
flavored gelato. For
Oh,
me, is the
yeah.
best.
Okay,
I've
that's
never
on my
had
list.
that, but I mean, it
Sounds
sounds
good.
yeah.
Sounds good.
Honestly, Ben, I don't think has ever led me down a bad path. It's obviously like you're a food guy. You also have a taste for things that like other people don't necessarily like.
Mhm.
Like
You know,
what?
like I'm not necessarily a ceviche guy, but I
Oh, I
you know
love
it's
ceviche.
like you put me on to it because it's
I had
like
a-
done the right way.
I had a funny meeting this week, a dinner meeting, and we started talking about, and they asked me what was my favorite food group, and I said, fatty fish. I go, what do you mean by
fish?
fatty fish? I'm like, mackerels and sardines and anchovies. That's my
Mm.
favorite food group. And the woman that was sitting with me was like, she wanted to bury herself. She goes,
Yeah.
how and why? And I'm like, when I was a poor student, I would be eating
I
sardines all day
freaking
long.
love sardines and anchovies.
And anchovies. I could eat them all
That's
day
the
long.
craziest
Same.
food group
And I
answer
asked
I've
for
ever
it.
heard. Though. Ever.
Oh, the delish.
Fatty fish.
What's your favorite food group? Fatty fish. That's insane.
That's good.
That's
That's
diabolical.
it's good stuff.
So,
I
what's
like
your
it.
favorite food group
Oh
then?
God, ranch
and your
dressing.
favorite ice cream.
No.
We gotta get your answer.
God, I don't have a favorite ice cream. I just like ice cream.
Okay, what? I mean, no, do you mean? That's not how you ask. Vanilla or chocolate?
Vanilla.
Vanilla or strawberries?
Vanilla.
Vanilla or cookies and cream?
Probably cookies and cream.
Okay, cookies and cream or peanut butter chocolate?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Depends on the peanut butter chocolate. The best peanut butter chocolate ice cream I've ever had is from Oberweis.
Really?
Yeah, it's really good. It's like
I'm not a
chunks.
huge chocolate.
So peanut butter chocolate.
Fine, I guess.
Okay, peanut butter chocolate or chocolate mint?
Equal.
Oh my God!
I know. It's really, I can't pick a favorite. Like,
Like you
can't
see,
pick a
this is
favorite
how
food.
you get to it.
Yeah,
I
it's like
can't
an
pick
eye
a-
doctor.
Yes, the
One or
worst at the
two.
eye doctor. They're like, this
Okay.
or this. I'm like, they're the same. Like, I hate the eye doctor.
What do you mean the eye doctor? I don't know what
You
you're
don't
They
know.
go
talking
You
A,
have great
A
eyes,
or
don't
B,
you?
A or B, one
Yeah,
or two.
they go in there and they tell you one or two, which one's
Three
better.
or
and then
four.
you say, exactly.
And you're like, I don't
know
know.
And I
You've
think
never
they're
been to
messing
the-
with you half
They
the
do.
time.
I swear they
Right?
do. Yes.
Do you go to the eye doctor?
I don't.
What?
You have great eyes.
No, but I don't go to the eye doctor.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Wow. I think you'd learn a lot at the eye doctor. I think it's, you learn that
Yeah.
maybe you do, for one, need some
Need some
glasses or some help
glasses.
every
I
once
do
in a
need
while
glasses,
to see.
I know.
But
that's
I
for a
feel like
fact.
you would rock some cool glasses. Like,
I have glasses. I wear glasses.
oh, like
occasionally.
readers.
You do.
Yeah.
But they're not, are they prescription or no?
Yeah. But I'm not.
What do you just guess at your prescription? He's like, I
Just
don't
guess.
Go, I just go to the eye doctor. I just guess.
No, I know when you go to the eye doctor, they give you this thing. Read the first line, read the second line, read the third line.
Yeah.
A, Y, X, Z, you know.
Yeah, but how did you get your prescription? Now I have to know.
Yeah. How did you
I don't remember.
land on
He
the
doesn't
prescription
remember.
that you're on?
I don't remember. It
Ever
was
Blacked
so
been
out.
to the
long
eye
ago.
doctor in your whole life?
Huh?
Have you ever been to the eye doctor?
Yeah, I was just at the eye doctor not that long ago. I had a little thing. They
Oh, then okay.
dilated, but they didn't do 1, 2, 1, 2. I don't remember that
they
shit.
didn't put the
Really?
thing on you where you like go like this and they like click it,
Yeah,
click
they
it, click
the
it.
deal.
Maybe
You
they
go
did.
to a
Maybe I
weird.
forgot.
You just forgot. Anyway,
You
that's
were
funny.
You must have been fucked up in there.
Yeah, I
not
know.
remembering.
I
Serious.
don't get fucked up ever.
Neither do I.
No, I will say
Neither
that is
do
something
I.
Ben does not.
Neither do I. I'm the
No.
cleanest, most goody goody.
You don't
person
drink
you've
at
ev-
all anymore.
Maybe a drink. And if I
Yeah.
drink two, I'm like, my kids were like, Mom, you're like crunk. I'm like, I had 2 drinks. I
You-
like passed out on the couch. I just cannot do it.
You have a kid turning 21. Do you feel like we're and maybe chime in on this too? Do you feel like we're past the days of like where alcohol was like the big thing?
No.
I mean,
Fuck
people
no.
are stopping.
I think
Drinking.
more people are smoking weed.
Definitely.
Like, I think
But people are still drinking. Like, I mean, they're still
Bullshit.
drinking wine. They're still drinking stuff.
Yes, adults are drinking less and maybe
But kids are drinking.
but kids are drinking.
Yeah.
I was just in Vegas and I ran into an acquaintance over there. And what was he doing there? He was with his 21-year-old son
Ugh,
and 7
nightmare.
other friends. And these kids were shit-faced.
Ugh,
Yeah.
I did that in Mexico for my daughter's senior high school
So
trip.
you were the chaperone?
One of them. They were pretty good for the most part. We had one horrible day.
This is by the way, I just
Horrible day.
learned of that phenomenon in
Yeah.
America
Yeah.
that like kids go to
Spring break.
Uh-huh.
but they have a chaperone parent to go with them.
You have to now, apparently.
You
The
kind of have
hotels
to for
don't
the
let you-
resorts. Yeah.
Hotels don't let these
What
kids.
is this fucking idiotic thing? Why would you want to go anyways?
You're going to be stuck doing it too.
Who, as a parent, why would you want to go?
As a kid, why would you want to go? And as a parent, why would you want to go? I don't understand
I enjoyed
anything
it.
about the phenomenon.
I was never a spring breaker myself.
I went on a cruise with my friends in high school. We were such nerds.
but no,
But I loved it.
no chaperone.
One set of parents went. Like, I mean, I don't think you could do that anymore. But for this trip, it was my daughter and her best friends and the moms that I was friends with. So it was like a fun trip for me. It wasn't just a bunch of random
Yeah.
kids, and it was a small group. And they had one horrible day, and then after that, they learned
What
their
is
lesson.
this also this normalizing of bad behavior? Like,
I
okay,
know.
well, you can have bad behavior, but we're gonna watch you having bad. I mean, what is this
Like
I
thing?
don't
parents being
know.
okay with the underage drinking.
I
type
mean,
thing
I
where it's
guess-
like, oh, it's cool, but I'll be there to supervise.
I guess
Yeah.
in Mexico, it's technically legal.
I mean, it's not just the drinking; it's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Of just the. I don't understand any of that.
My kids are so good. They have really good behavior. They did not have bad behavior. I definitely have. I'm like one of those moms where we don't tolerate idiotic things, but we also are like realistic. They're gonna like experiment with stuff. So we try to
Mhm.
like keep the lines of communication open and, never get in a car. Always call us if you're somewhere and you're unsafe. Like no questions asked, we'll come get you. But we,
Mhm.
like honestly, they're really careful.
I
They're
feel like
they're
those are
good
the things
kids.
that like
You see, this is why I wanted my son here today.
I know. Come
you
on.
Because-
learned a lot.
If this subject have come up, I would have looked him in the eye and say, "Well, I don't want to say it in front of the camera. People will. They're already calling me names. I don't want to call me more names.
Who cares?
I'm joking.
Anyway.
What names? I couldn't think of any names to call you.
People calling me names all day long.
Do you?
How do you
it happens to
feel-
you like a lot?
Oh, are you
How do you
fucking
deal with
kidding me?
that?
Are you watching the fucking
Well, I guess yeah. You
commentary on our?
You do
social
get a
media.
lot.
I
You do
get
get
such
a
hurt
lot.
feelings. I have a very thin skin.
Really? How do you overcome?
You're not being okay.
I have a thin skin about that.
For what?
Like when people don't like me, to say bad things about me. I don't like that. I'm a people pleaser. Everything I do, I truly do from like love and like passion, like I said. And so when someone takes my intentions the wrong way,
What happens?
what happened or what
Yeah.
happens?
What happens?
I mean, being a new business owner sucks. I don't know if you've ever like I don't know if have you ever bought a business from someone and been the new boss? Or did
No.
you start, see, it's much easier, not easier, but it's when you create something on your own, it's yours, right?
Mhm.
Everyone that you hire is following you. And I just took over a business where everybody, was hired for a different person and a different purpose. And, that's hard because like I have all these amazing ideas that I'm excited about, but not everybody that was already in place is as excited.
Yeah.
So that's
Just fire them or rehire them.
well,
I mean, when you buy a new business, you
Yeah.
want to rehire. I mean, I did buy a business and
you started
changed
over.
it, but I changed the name, I changed the concept.
uh-huh.
But the individuals that work there, I mean, I basically said, look, there's an opportunity like anybody else.
Uh-huh.
The
But you have
fact
to
that
start over.
You start over again. This
That is great advice. I wish I would have asked you that before. But also we were in a position where we had to stay open. So I couldn't really have any delay.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I want to hear more about how you deal with criticism.
Oh God, how do I deal with it? I don't know. I don't have a good way of dealing. Well, what I do is I just talk to myself. I'm like, listen, I know the truth. I know my truth. I know
You really have to talk to yourself?
I do. I have to be like, why is this bothering you? You know what's real.
Mm-hmm.
You know what these people are saying, isn't correct. Like, keep on going. And I also
will
talk to
say-
people who love me.
I will
that
say
pump me up.
that I have a big mouth and I have opinions, and my opinions are not always mainstream,
Sure.
and never really bothered me. Sometimes some people that are close to me would say that it encouraged me when people like
Mhm.
would-
It feeds you a little bit.
fed something.
Negativity feeds
Yeah,
you.
a little bit. But this business with the recent business with the war post October 7th and uh, the world we live in. Um, that didn't bother me either. The name calling, all of a sudden, this big flip on what I am and who I am and what I
Mhm.
believe in. Because traditionally, people came at me from the right, the political right,
And now it's all flipped
and
around,
all
I feel
flipped
like.
over. But
Mhm.
that's not even my point. Sauce Magazine interviewed me a few weeks ago in this studio, by the way, and asked me a simple question about what are my 10 favorite restaurants in St. Louis, and I gave them an answer. Diverse kind of group of restaurants, and nobody even cared about my answers. They came hard at Sauce Magazine, the commentary on that
Hmm.
post, and about the fact that I was given a stage, the fact that I was given a microphone, the fact that I'm given.
Huh.
It's fine. All those things are fine. They call me the typical things: a Zionist,
Mm.
whatever, a genocide lover, a baby killer, all those things, fine. But then, of course, those things don't stick. That those just sound anti-Semitic. So they had to say that I was a terrible employer and that I'm a sexist and a
Mm.
racist and that I mistreat my employees and do all those things. Fine. All those things I can accept. What I couldn't accept, what got to me finally, is that my 13-year-old boy saw it.
Mhm.
He's on social media. His
Yeah.
friends are on social
Sure.
media. And he came up to me and says, "Hey, Abba, why do people say those things about you?" He
Right.
texted it to me. He
Right.
texted me a
Right.
screenshot. And that hit me so hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Social
so
media
angry.
sucks. Yeah.
I called my lawyer. I said, I want to bury this one person that is spreading, this particular individual that's
Mhm.
spreading lies, woman that worked for me for all about, 2 weeks, that
Mhm.
then all of a sudden has this insight into how I run my business
Oh,
and who I
sheesh.
am.
Yeah.
You worked for me for 2 weeks, and
Right.
all of
Yeah.
a sudden,
How would you
Right,
possibly
right,
know all
right.
this? Yeah.
But I had to, take a deep breath and then kind of let it go. But that is, when it comes to your children, possibly, you know, my image is possibly getting shattered in their eyes. That's where so me myself, I could absorb all that
I mean,
shit,
he's
but
almost old enough to have an honest conversation about like, hey,
yeah,
this is the position I'm in. People are going to say things. Blah, blah, I think he would get
yeah,
that.
yeah.
He would
No,
understand
of
that.
course, I mean, we went
But
without
ugh,
saying, but
yeah, it's the
that's just
worst.
not fun.
Not fun. Social
So,
media, I feel like,
Man.
has ruined the world. It really has. I mean, it's great, but also people just see too much and they believe everything they see. And
Mhm.
I mean, that's kind of it sucks. It's a double edged sword, but
it really is.
yeah, it is. But anyway, that I don't like. Yeah, I don't like negative
So
stuff.
tell
but-
us about Maypop. Why did you buy Maypop?
So Maypop, if you don't know it or people don't know it, it's a little gem in the middle of Tuxedo Park in Webster. It's an old century home turned cafe, also a garden center with a
Yeah.
greenhouse.
Mhm.
It's been around about 7 years. The previous owner wanted to sell. I got a random call that, asking if I was interested in buying it out of the blue. And my husband and I always say life is kind of like a game of Monopoly, and we landed on this square and we had no means to do it, but we figured it out. So we're like, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. Nothing like this really exists or will again, probably. So we did it. And when we did it, we just had this overall vision for its potential, because currently before when we bought it, it was open, 9 to 5, coffee shop, greenhouse, done. So we kind of like jumped right in.
And that's not enough.
Not enough.
9 to 5.
Not for me.
Coffee
Well,
shop,
not for-
greenhouse.
Not for me. It's this gorgeous half an acre in the middle of Webster.
Yeah.
It's just beautiful.
So what are you gonna do with
space.
it?
So we've already done a lot.
Yeah.
Got our liquor license right off the bat. We started these after dark. So we have live music and cocktails and the shoppable greenhouse, and people kind of just sit around and chill. Kids are welcome. Dogs are welcome. So we started that. We started the Webster Groves Farmers Market. So it's every other week
Oh,
on
wonderful.
Sundays. And then our latest project is, my husband replaced the floor in the greenhouse. We did a whole greenhouse reboot. And we hosted our first dinner. We had 77 people. We
Wow.
sold out. We did a wine pairing. We did it with the Blue Duck. in Maplewood. They
Okay.
did a beautiful job, and people were just like, I mean, I like cried because it was exactly what I, saw.
Blue-
I manifested
What's
it.
the name of the place?
The Blue Duck in Maplewood.
I don't know it.
It's really delicious. Their chef won like Hell's Kitchen on the
Okay.
Food Network.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
that's kind of like their thing now, but they've always been amazing. So yeah, they did a great job. They cooked outside at Maypop and served everybody 4 courses, and
That's
we
incredible.
had fire pits.
Yeah, that's
and
awesome.
It was like so
Magical.
magical. So magical. So our next one's November 2nd.
And who's doing that?
We're doing with Enoch Simpson of Eat Outside.
Okay.
And so we're super pumped. So this is what I'm like, I get real jazzed about this.
Yeah.
I love entertaining people. And this is like, everyone's just like so happy when they're
And
there.
so, are you taking photos while you're doing that?
I'm trying to, but I'm
like, how do
failing.
you
I'm pouring wine. I'm
Yeah,
taking
yeah.
pictures. I'm talking.
Yeah.
So next time we have a photographer coming, so I can just like relax. I'd
Okay,
actually
good.
like to sit down at the next one and like enjoy it. But yeah, I'm
It's-
super proud of it.
It's so much fun. And it took me 10 years to even get to a place where I am a guest at my own restaurant.
Yeah.
There's something really, really fun about
It
that.
is fun.
Don't you feel like that is just when you've ultimately achieved it, where you can be a guest at your own place? Like
Yeah.
I've kind of wondered that about you specifically, is like, don't you just absolutely love being able to sit down and like trust that your team has everything
Ben,
under
do you get-
control? And
Do you get pulled away? Like when you go in with your family or your kids like, Dad, don't get up. Because my kids are always like, Mom, don't go
No,
behind the counter.
I get up, I do this, but
yeah.
no, to your point, this is a serious question, actually. It's not about making it. The ultimate, for me, the ultimate success is not financial. It's not awards. It's none of that stuff. The ultimate success for me, not success even, where I feel like I've accomplished something real, something tangible, something to be proud of, a sort of a legacy, if you will, is the idea that I have individuals that work for me and as a team that they're now contributing just as much to the fabric of what my places are as I am, and maybe even more.
Mm-hmm.
I always point, like to bring up Luciano and Jonathan and Juana, some just to mention some names. Of course, Steven. There's a million of them. But like those individuals are just as much. My restaurants are just as much as theirs. They're mine.
Yeah.
Exactly
If one of them
right.
is gone,
Mhm.
that's a hole. That's a real hole that we're gonna have to patch. But also, if they're gone, a lot of them still continues to stay. So the question you're asking is, I love to come to my restaurant and sometimes discover that I've maybe started them, that I had the overarching vision, that I've jump started them, that I've done all those things, but there are aspects of those restaurants that are beyond me.
That's so cool.
And
So
that
true.
to me is the best part, is when I go, not that, just a few, like I told you, a few days ago, I sat at Nixta as a guest and had dinner.
Mhm.
And yes, I ordered, and yes, I recommended, but I didn't get up.
So great.
I just sat down and had dinner and had fun and enjoyed the music and enjoyed the people coming in and out and enjoyed service and discovered certain things that they do that didn't come from me, but I actually kind of liked. And of course, I have critical eyes, and of course, there's things that I saw that I'm like, oh my god, and roll my eyes, and I'm like, I gotta call it. But yeah, that's the best part.
But you like the people that work for you or work with. I don't even like to say work for you.
No, they do work for me.
They work for you, but
Yeah.
with you.
but they
with
work
you.
with you.
A team.
No. There's a certain hierarchy, and I have veto powers, and I
Sure.
am very opinionated, and I still set the tone. I don't want to sugarcoat what it is and come across as this. It's not a democracy, the restaurant world.
Mhm.
You have a way that you want things done, and they need to be done a certain way.
But I
you
will
give
tell you
them
this.
the creative.
But I will tell you this. I may set up policies. Someone like Luciano might take it even to greater heights. Will even take the standard higher than what I wanted it to be.
Mhm.
So that's yes. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So they're not just executing to my standard. They might be executing above
Beyond. Right.
my standards,
Mm-hmm.
like in ways that I might not be able to
Right.
if I were just by myself.
Yeah, that's
So
awesome.
that's the thing.
No, I think
It's
that's
very
cool.
cool.
I mean, do you feel like that's something that you like to? I mean, yours is a newer experience with
Mhm,
Maypop
mhm.
specifically. Like, what do you see the greater vision being? I know we
Well,
talked about that
that's
a little bit.
kind of what I'm going for here is like, how can I get people to work with me that share my vision that can do that? Because I can't be everywhere at once. Between Sylvie D's and Maypop, I can't be there directing at all times. But how do I bring people on that share that can take it to the next
So
level?
so what answers have you found?
I'm just slowly collecting people that I mean, I feel like networking and life just kind of organically works out. I really try to be organic in the way I discover people. I know that sounds so cheesy, but like I have pulled people back into my circle that I've met all through life. Like, oh,
Yeah.
you would be amazing at this. Like, oh, like
Yeah.
how do you feel about doing this? And like that's the way I like to do things.
Mhm.
All my kids that work for me at Sylvie D's are like friends of my kids or like my friends' kids, and
Yeah.
it's like everyone says to me, "Ugh, I bet you have so much headache with your staff." I'm like, I don't, because I handpicked them and I trust them all. So, I mean, that's the hardest part of running a business. I'm sure Ben would agree, is like getting the right people. Because if you have the wrong people, forget it. But no, it's new. It's all new, and I'm still building it at Maypop, and I'm feeling good this week. I think I'm on the right track, but
I
there's
think
just
you're
so
on the
many
right
things.
track.
I hope
Sounds
so.
like it.
My God.
Where
I
is
mean, I
May-
love it.
What's Maypop come from? Maybe I missed it.
I didn't
but
name it. Maypop's a flower. So
Maypop's a flower.
we are rebirth.
I like the name. Don't change the name.
No, Maypop's going to be the greenhouse forever because it's the Maypop Garden Shop.
Mhm.
But the house itself, we're changing to the Marshall House because it's on Marshall, and that'll be like once we renovate it this winter, which is the next project. We'll be able to use it more in the evenings.
Why
for,
the
like,
Marshall
cocktails.
House?
Well, because it's sitting on Marshall. I don't know. I'm kind of into the word Marshall because my husband's from Marshall. I live on Marshall Place. My business
now,
sits on
okay. So
There's a
there
good
is their
Marshall.
good
That is a
answer.
good- yes.
My foundry location, the apartment next to it is the Marshall. I'm like, there's something about Marshall. So I'm like, okay, this is the
Something's speaking to
There's
you that this
something.
needs to
So
be.
yeah, so the house, our plan is to bring full-time food, cocktails.
So House of Marshall. Oh no, Marshall House.
But I like the
Marshall
house
House.
on Marshall. Actually, I've been playing with that. I kind of like it being called the house. So we'll see where it like.
the House of Marshall.
I like
That's
Yeah.
the
what
house on Marshall.
I do too.
I mean,
Marshall
Marshall
House.
House. Is
We haven't
big, but
really
I like
rolled it out yet, so it's like I've got time to play with it. But yeah, no, I feel like an energy. I feel like things are like this is every time I do something new, it's like it brings me such.
Are you?
satisfaction.
So I think we're about to wrap up, right?
Mhm.
But energy is a great word to finish this on. You have great energy.
Thanks.
I think that you brought such positivity to our
I
conversation.
agree.
Oh, thanks.
And this may be the one podcast that we haven't used a whole lot of bad words and
So
yeah, I think we
clean.
kept it pretty.
Wow.
not a
Pretty-
lot
Such
of
a good influence
not
on
a
you.
lot of
No.
profanities.
We
Such a good
Well, you do bring positive light.
Yiddish mama influence on us here today.
I can be pretty inappropriate when I want to be. No, I'm
We
a very
believe it.
positive person. That is, if you said
Yes.
something about me, I'm very optimistic, sometimes to a fault.
I think
But
that's a big.
Okay, well, hold on a second. There's a huge difference between being positive and being optimistic.
I guess
In what way?
Which
In what
are
way?
you
I'm
more
positive.
of?
I'm positive.
Positive.
You
I
don't
always.
think you're that optimistic?
I mean, I'm
No,
both.
she is optimistic. She's both. But I
always
am,
think things
for
are gonna work
example, I'm a very positive individual, but I'm not very optimistic. That's
I
um
don't know. I've
I
always
keep
been-
a good
I feel like I maybe the other. I feel like I'm pretty optimistic. I feel like I have optimistic views of a lot of things that I want to do, or like,
Mhm.
but I'm not necessarily like super positive the entire.
show
Process.
them your t-shirt. Of course you're optimistic. Look at this.
I like
It's,
that.
it's
A
a little
smiley-
smiley face.
Yeah.
The back says "Be happy."
See?
Oh, love it.
I like to just bring positivity.
You're just a
I
ball
do
of
I think
too.
that
joy.
all of us like to bring
I like
positivity into the
it.
world. You
I
know, that's all
know.
you can do these days, honestly.
For real. That's pretty much what I'm all about. So
Well, we
yeah.
appreciate
Thank
you.
you. Thanks for having me.
For sure.
I feel like I learned a lot more than you
What
learned.
did you
but
learn?
I don't know. I'm just soaking it all in. I
That's
feel
one
like
we
you
should
have a lot of
ask.
experience.
We should start asking that. What
did
did
I
you learn?
learn?
What did you learn from our conversation today?
Absolutely nothing.
No, I think you actually just. I think you.
You
actually,
realize that we're not rehearsing for any of this.
No, of course
This
not.
is not
She
scripted.
Did not look rehearsed.
We sat down. She goes, "Oh, what are we going to talk mostly about?" I said, "Nothing really.
I love that. I can bullshit all day.
Nothing really. Whatever you want to talk about, we'll talk about
I
it."
think you just reinforced something for me that like I have to just be confident in what I'm doing, and it's okay that I set the tone and I'm the boss and you know what I
Yes.
mean? Like I don't have to apologize to anyone for that. And I feel like
No,
sometimes I feel
no.
like,
Why?
oh, sorry. Like I don't want to take away, but like I think you just reinforced that for me. So thanks.
Good.
I could be
You're
a boss.
welcome.
That's what we wanted to get out of this whole conversation.
I could be a boss.
You get to be
Yeah.
a boss.
Well, maybe we can
Do you
put
know
it.
what the best word for boss in Yiddish is?
Yeah, what is it?
Balabust.
Oh, balabust. I say that all the
Balabust.
time. That means boss.
Yes.
I thought it meant like a homemaker. Like I'm a balabust. I always say that
Yes.
when I cook and stuff and I'm like doing
Yes,
stuff around the
that's
house.
what it means.
I say
The
it all
boss
the
of the
time.
house.
You are a balaboost.
It
You're a
is.
balabusta.
I've always wanted to be that. Oh yes, a boss of the
Balabusta.
house. I'm putting it into the universe that Ben is going to do a dinner at my pop one of these days. I was
Yeah,
really
sure.
excited when
She
you
had to
said
bring
you were
it
going to
up.
do it. Come on, and I'm manifesting
to
it.
do
I'm
it.
manifesting it.
I'd love to do it.
You will love
I'd
it.
be honored to do it. But I can't commit to doing it
Ugh.
this year. It's already October.
It's coming quick. The end of the year is here.
But it's like it'll be like a breeze for you. Like nothing. Yeah, you're gonna do
Well, we'll revisit.
it.
I'm
Fine.
not making any promises.
I don't like being told no. That's another thing about me. Ask him. I've texted him like
It's a very
19
Jewish
times.
thing.
It is
Not
very
being
Jewish.
She's a
told no.
balaboost.
Yeah.
Big time.
Who? I am me.
Rachel
Yeah,
Closson.
balaboost.
Rachel Closson.
Balabusta.
The balabusta.
The balaboost.
Maybe I'll make a shirt.
Thank
Rename
you.
Sylvie D's.
Who named it?
No, rename it.
Oh no, it's my grandma's name, the
Balabusta.
ultimate balaboost.
There you go. Sylvie D.
Sylvia.
Balabusta.
Maybe
Sylvia.
that's the tagline. The ultimate balaboosta.
Oh, okay. All right.
Wonderful.
I like it.
I
Thanks,
think I
guys.
learned a lot.
I learned a decent amount for sure.
What I learned today is that this energy is contagious. Good energy is contagious. That I'm so happy that in St. Louis we have someone like Rachel
Oh,
doing so many different things
Yeah, you don't put
and
yourself into
making
one.
people happy
oh, thanks. That's
and
so
making
sweet.
people look good. If you see Rachel's pictures of our son's bar mitzvah, we all looked so good.
was
Not because
really
we look
easy.
good,
Good
because
looking.
Well, they do
You're
look
good
good.
looking
It
people.
wasn't that
I
hard of a
don't
job.
You are a good looking. You know, that's
Ah.
one comment
Put
that I
together.
hear about Ben often when people talk about the podcast. They say his family. I swear
They're
to you,
gorgeous.
I'm not just gassing you up here.
It's the whole
It
family.
really is
though.
the whole.
Nakalmud, Khamsa, Khamsa, Khamsa.
They're
Khamsa, Khamsa,
gorgeous.
Khamsa, Khamsa.
It
Like the
really
brothers
is.
and the
It
sisters
says,
and
it
their-
says a lot just about like. I think it's more than just the look.
It's
just
not the
beauty-
look.
It's not the look. It's just the way you interact
Yeah.
with your family
They're
and
so
how
warm.
you like how you all. You can
Alex, you're gonna make me cry
No,
now.
it's so
no,
true.
I truly mean it, man. It's like
So
it's,
true.
you
Well,
could
thank
see it.
you.
You could see it and like hear. You could feel it a little bit when you talk about your family.
So
How
cute.
Well,
you
that's
all
my rock.
feel about each other.
That's my rock. That's everything for me.
I love it,
Every
man.
time we come home, both times I came home from the shoots, I was like, oh, their family is like the best. They're just
That's
so
everything for
warm
me.
and
Family
so
is everything for me.
yeah. it
I mean,
should
I
be.
love my friends. I love everything, but you know that it's just what it is.
so sweet, and he
I
loves
mean,
his wife, and you can
You're
tell.
good.
I
man.
love my wife.
We love you.
Love my wife.
She's
I love you
so
too, by the
sweet.
way.
We love you.
Oh,
Hey, we
thanks,
love you.
God. Oh,
Thank
love
you, Rachel.
guys.
You're the
Thank you
best.
so much. That was fun.
That was very nice, motherfucker. You're gonna make me like tear up.
And here
You're
comes
gonna
the
make-
profanity.
You're gonna make me
I
tear
know,
up.
you do.
You're gonna make me tear
But
up.
it's true. It's honestly true.
Oh my
You
god.
motherfucker.
That's funny.
No, yeah, they are so great.
No, people really do. say
Rachel,
that
this was
about you.
awesome.
Yeah, this was a good
Thanks. That was
conversation.
fun.
Like I said, we have nothing.